To talk about Hayabusa fuel tank inaccuracy. So some people posted on the board about how the gauge stays at the top basically all the time, and then all of a sudden drastically drops, and they want to know why. Well, typically your fuel gauge on the Hayabusa, depending on how hard you ride and your gearing, will stay at full for between 75 and 100 miles. Then it will drop pretty quick, and when you get just above the red before the low fuel light comes on, you got about 1.3 gallons. And when the light comes on, you got about 1.1 gallons left in the tank. So you can figure out your fuel economy. So let's talk about the tank basically. So the fuel pump sits down here in the bottom, and the sending unit is attached to the fuel pump with a little float that goes up and down in the tank. So if we look at the tank, the top of the tank is very big and the bottom of the tank is very small. So let's talk about that like this. So it is like a funnel. Look at the tank, it is a funnel. So when you put the sending unit down here on the very bottom and you fill the tank up to the very tip top, so it takes a long time for the level to gradually go down. But as the funnel gets smaller, the level drops quicker. And when you put the sending unit in the bottom of the tank where the pickup is, all of a sudden you get the sending unit dropping like a rock on the last portion of the tank. So there is absolutely no adjustment to change that because you can't put the arm up past the 90 degree in the tank. It wouldn't work because it would hit the metal and then you would have no fuel indication. So be glad you actually have a fuel gauge. Track your fuel economy and figure out what you have. But that is why the fuel gauge drops so fast.